She said, Mom, once he finds out what I did, he's going to kill me, Mom.
They were once husbands, mothers, sons, but in just a moment, hatred and obsession turned them into murderers. All had to pay the price with heavy sentences, no way back.
A human head and hands. Like, for real human head and hands? Yes. From? That fellow who went missing recently.
The following is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. December 18th, 2023. 7 days before Christmas, a mother of 3 vanishes.
A snatcher jacket.
2 days later, officers open a backyard shed and find what her husband tried to hide. From a happy family, what caused this tragic ending?
When's the last time you saw your wife, you said?
Tiffany in the video said they wanted to stop Tiffany and her husband Christopher and then moved in with her mother-in-law to save money. Financial pressure, arguments, and a broken relationship all came together during the holiday season. On the evening of December 18, her mother-in-law Kay spoke to Tiffany right next to the Christmas tree. And that was the last time she saw her daughter-in-law. On December 20th, police got a tip that something terrible might be hidden inside a house on Shady Side Road. At the station, Christopher gave his version. He and Tiffany had argued she wanted to see another man named Jake, and that was the last time he saw her. But the story didn't hold up. A close friend, Randy, came forward and told police that just 2 nights earlier, Christopher had shown him a round hole in the bathroom, even a photo after the firearm incident, and threatened him to stay quiet. That broke the case open. When officers searched the home, they uncovered evidence everywhere. Bullet holes, blood stains, a broken shower panel, and in the back, a tarp-wrapped carpet stuffed with trash bags. Each clue pointed to the same reality: a firearm discharge inside the bathroom, followed by a cover-up.
We got somebody today, supposedly he killed his wife. She's out back, so we've been working on a search warrant. We just got it. We wanted to get him out of the house because he was going to kill all the kids and stuff. He said he wasn't going to go follow them. So, hey. How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you doing?
You have your license, registration, proof of insurance with you? What's your name?
Christopher Morrison.
Okay. You got your firearm on you?
Yes, sir.
Where's it at?
It's on my belt line.
It's on your belt line?
Yeah.
Hey, do me a favor so we're all safe. Just step out for a second.
Sure.
Keep your hands on your head because I don't want shot or anything. You know what I mean? What? We got a call complaint down here. I'm just following up on city. Asked me to come down, help out.
I just pulled up to my buddies. I was supposed to pick him up.
You're supposed to pick up your buddy?
Yeah.
Who you picking up?
Randy Flagger.
So you're aware of what's going on. You have some gentlemen at the station want to talk to you.
Okay.
All right, so you're being detained, taken back to the Liverpool Township Police Department, okay?
Okay.
At that point, they'll talk to you and let you know what's going on.
Meanwhile, Christopher played the role of the abandoned husband online, posting that he was single and even making a Christmas wish list. That admission cracked his "I don't know where she is" defense.
Why do you say that? Who might it belong to?
Because I'm thinking, like, did my wife say that my Jeep was stolen, or...
Who's your wife?
Tiffany Morrison.
Tiffany Morrison. And, were you guys going through a separation, or?
I guess.
You guess?
I guess night we argued, and she said she was going back up to see her boyfriend, and I said, okay. I said, but you're not taking my vehicles. And she was like, yes. She said, when I took off, I left you with the Jeep for the kids, and I took the Impala. And I said, okay, but I'm not going to enable this anymore. I'm not going to make it easier on you for you to leave. Like, that's not going to happen. I said, so if you're leaving, then let him, the guy who has no car, come down an hour away from where he lives and pick you up. She's like, no, I'm taking my keys and I'm leaving. I said, no, listen. I said, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll take you there. She said, you're not driving me to his house. And I said, okay, well, then I'll pick a spot. I'll drop you off close. You can figure it out from there. And she says, okay. So we started down a hill, we started to an argument, I kicked her out of my Jeep, and...
What, took off?
I said, I went and got Randy, and we drove around and I was venting, and then I felt shitty because she has no car, she has no purse, she has no keys, and it's That was, we just got snow. It was cold. And I'm like, here I go giving a I shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, so I drove around looking for her, and then I drove home. I'm like, now when you meet her in person, because she's getting this house on Monday, Tuesday, whatever. I said she's telling these kids that she's gonna get this house. She wants them there with me 5 days a week. She wants them on the weekends. And then during the summer, she's gonna bring them up more often, like when they want. She wants to do 50-50 with me. She wants to be civil. She wants, just like we always talked about, she wanted to make it as easy as possible. She was still gonna help me pay off the Chief. She's still gonna help me at the business. She's still gonna help me with bills. But she wants me to start banking my own money in separate our accounts, because she wants to basically discover her independence. She doesn't know who she is without me. I don't know who she is without her. So she wants us to be separate and do our own thing for a while. And I'm still thinking, what's his view serious? Like I said, he tells me all this shit, you guys are mocking me and this and that. I said, okay. I said, I'm on my way to get my kids. I said, you go back to Jake's. I'm done. And I'm screaming at her the whole way up there. I'm like, I did anything for you, Tiff. Anything. I would have went to marriage counseling. I'm like, I would have gave you the world. You know what I mean? All you had to do was talk to me. If there was a problem, all you had to do was talk to me. And I understand. And I said, and I'm going to tell you what, as I'm pissed and I'm fuming, I said, I'm going to tell you like this, you know what? I've been there, and I forgive you. I said, how fucked up is that to say in the middle of it? In the middle of it, after the conversation that I got right now, I'm telling you I forgive you because I understand why. I understand why, because I've been there. I said, and it doesn't make me want you any less. I said, it doesn't make me not want to fix things. I said, we'll go to marriage counseling. I said, we'll get our family back. If you decide after marriage, you give me some time. We go to marriage counseling. You decide after that you don't want to be together. What do you plan on doing tonight? You're not going back to his house. Like, I can't let you do it. Like, I just can't let you do it. She's like, I'm not going back to his house. She's like, I'll stay here. I was like, I'll make your room comfy here. I'm like, but there's no reason you can't come back to mom's. I'll sleep in the basement. I'll sleep on the couch. We don't have to sleep together. I said, if you want boundaries, set them. But it's better than camping up here and going to that house. I said, give us a chance. Give me some time. Let's go to couples counseling and we'll work on it. And if you still want to go, and in the meantime, she says, if I still want to move out, I said, fine, then move out. But I'll get you a house in Ohio. Don't get in PA where you can't see your kids but 2 days a week, and then leave me when my income's going to be cut in less than half. And I'm going to have 5 kids. I'm going to have 3 kids 5 days a week and have to be paying for them the majority of the fucking time. And you're not even going to get to see them and be involved. I said, it's selfish. It's fucking selfish, and no matter how you look at it. If you're trying to teach them the lesson of you walk away from a bad relationship, then fine, teach them that lesson. But that's not how you do it. You don't run and abandon your kids and just concentrate purely and only think about yourself before.
His sentencing was held in Columbiana County Common Pleas Court on Tuesday morning.
By December 20th, 2023, he was arrested and charged with homicide and several related crimes. In August 2024, he pled guilty to all counts.
To shooting her to keep her from divorcing him. Weichert said Morrison attempted to conceal the murder by covering the bullet hole in the shower.
It was an egregious crime, and he just took horrific steps to try to cover it up.
And on September 17th, 2024, Judge Megan Bickerton handed him life in prison with parole possible after 25 years, calling him a monster in open court. For Tiffany's mother-in-law, who hugged her for the last time on December 18, the betrayal was unbearable. And for the 3 children, the loss was double. No mother, and now no father either. A Christmas forever marked by absence. September 17, 2024. Life in prison, parole eligible after 25 years. It will be earliest 2050. Judge Megan Bickerton calls conduct that of a monster. DA Vito J. Abrazino praises Liverpool Township, PD, BCI, and partners. If you want more carefully reported, victim-reported case breakdowns, like and subscribe.
She said, Mom, once he finds out what I did, he's going to kill me, Mom. And then he did.
She filed police reports. She told her mom, once he finds out what I did, he's going to kill me. On the morning of June 16th, 2024, he did. A 19-year-old, 14 weeks pregnant, warned her own family she wouldn't survive her abuser.
He's got a family warrant. It's essentially part of what we're doing is working the 58.
Okay. Yeah.
So I would treat it the same way. 46, 23.
Yeah.
There he is. He's running.
Now, while some of the officers chased down Devon, others discovered that horrific scene inside Brooke's home.
I think he's back at the house. We got some screaming inside. Where's your sister? Is he inside? Is he inside? No, he dipped. I don't. Where's your sister? She's upstairs. Upstairs to the left. Columbus Police, if you're in your sound off.
We'll just have to go slow. I'll hold this hallway, or do you want to hold the hallway? I'll kick stuff around over here.
Columbus Police, if you're in here, sound off.
194. We haven't made it very far in here. Is there any canines close?
Any canine channel 3, canine channel 3.
Get down! Get on the ground! Hands behind your back!
Now, the man she feared, Devon Blair, 24, has been sentenced to nearly 5 decades in prison.
We'll deal with that later, okay? I think it's like Cottrell. It's right on the corner. Bro, let me go, bro. No. You want to slam your head and be stupid? What happens? We'll just have to make it good. Put you on a flip. You go stand him up. I said, yeah. Ready? On your feet. Use your feet. Start walking. Start walking. Stand up. Stand up.
Y'all gonna work for it. I don't want to be on the stretcher. I want to make it easy for y'all.
Oh, so we're gonna work for. We'll strap you to the stretcher then.
What's your name?
Dan. 2893. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 140 Marconi Boulevard. All right, left. I'm on side. I'm on side. All right, let them go first and we'll follow. Yep. I got you. Wheels down, they roll ski. Keep that air on. Yes. Back around. Get in there. Weston.
On June 16th, 2024, a 911 call was made from Brooke Devaney's home in southwest Columbus. Upon entering her locked bedroom, police found her unconscious with signs of trauma. She and her unborn child were pronounced deceased within an hour.
Now shut the up and give me a bond. Say, okay, granted, give me the out of here tomorrow. Alright, you're
and died as a result of her injuries to her fetus.
Alright, smack this when I get out of here.
Please be quiet.
Shut the up. Should never brought me down home. I didn't want to come. You forced me down here and I give a shut up.
Counsel on behalf of the client. Take it to the next.
Blair fled through the neighborhood but was later apprehended. The red flags were glaring, more than a dozen DV calls since September 2023. In May 2024, he pled guilty to felony DV and assaulting officers, yet was released on a $10,000 recognizance bond with an ankle monitor. He violated conditions. Bond was revoked May 31st. A warrant issued but never served.
She filed a police report and protection order. She said, Mom, once he finds out what I did, he's going to kill me, Mom. And then he did. He selfishly took her and my grandson away from me.
Days later, Brooke reported another assault. Days after that, she was no longer alive. The young woman did everything right. Reporting, filing, warning. On July 21st, 2025, Blair pled guilty to 2 counts each of involuntary manslaughter and felonious assault. The judge added 2 years for his prior DV conviction, 48 to 53.5 years with no early release. At 24, it's effectively a life sentence.
Jackson 911 was the location of your emergency.
Hi, I would like to report a kidnapping.
Pamela Cabrera, 32, calls 911 herself. She says she has visitation rights and wants an officer present at her sister's house, where her daughter is living under guardianship. Pamela says the paperwork's with a case manager in Tampa and that she's staying at a shelter. The guardian, Pamela's sister, tells the officer Mom is not allowed unsupervised visits. What happens next is a 30-mile pursuit down I-95 South. They finally reach the vehicle, but by the time the car is pulled and the cabin is accessed, it's too late. The little girl, 5-year-old Vanity Cabrera, doesn't make it.
Victim's in there. Papa 794. The vehicle is in the middle of the pond. We're going to enter the water. The victim's in the passenger side.
Medics try to cover her for warmth. She flips between defiance and pleading. They were told Pamela had been prohibited from unsupervised contact with a history of serious mental health diagnoses.
A short time later, an officer arrives at the home and talks with Pamela.
Okay, so there's no court orders for any kind of custody orders or anything listed in Duval County under your name or under her name.
So what does that mean?
It means that if I don't have any paperwork, there's nothing I can do anyway. Okay, so, and they're not even here. So what is it you wanted me to do? But they're not even here, but you don't have a court order. And if you do have it, you don't have it here that I can see it. So I can't pull it up in the system because it's not a Duval court order. So do you live in Lake City still?
No.
Where do you live now? And the case manager is in Duval?
No, she's in Tampa.
She's in Tampa. Was the paperwork filed when you were in Tampa?
I think so.
Okay, so Hillsborough County has it.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to help you. But I don't know what I can do for you since they're not even here.
Okay.
Okay? So if she comes anytime soon, just call back and we'll come back, okay? All right.
Visit her. Spend 5 minutes.
I'll talk to her.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Hey, how are you? That's a nice sticker. I like that. So, how you doing?
Looking for her custody paperwork.
I was gonna say, she says she doesn't have custody paperwork. She says she just wants to get her for.
She's not allowed to have unsupervised visits with her. Okay. She's only allowed to have supervised visits, and I told her that she wasn't allowed to come to my house. You cannot come in the house, Pam.
I'm not trying to. When I pulled up.
Let's not.
I just want to see her, hug her.
Let's not increase
5
this.
minutes with her, but y'all making it a problem, baby. Come here, little part. I love you, baby.
So what's the? If you don't mind me asking, what's the history? I agree. Well, she can be on the road. Technically, right. She can be on the road, but
right.
We'll get to that when we cross that.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna talk to her.
Ready?
Police identify the suspect as 32-year-old Pamela Cabrera, the mother of the kidnapping victim, a 5-year-old child.
Pamela is arrested and charged. Aggravated manslaughter of a child, aggravated fleeing or eluding causing death, vehicular homicide at first plus battery on a law enforcement officer, and battery on an emergency medical provider. She's initially found incompetent to stand trial, later ruled competent.
You have? My camera's facing this, sir. ¿Necesitas que te llame los paramédicos?
Quítame eso. Can you take that off of me?
This?
Yeah. I don't need that.
You're gonna get cold, okay?
Okay.
We're just trying to give you a little decency, alright? We'll for later.
Give my daughter some decency. Your mother, you.
On January 17th, 2024, she pleads guilty to aggravated manslaughter of a child and aggravated fleeing or eluding causing death.
I love you, baby. God. You God.
On October 29th, 2024, the judge imposes the maximum 30 years in prison. She remains in custody, awaiting any post-sentencing matters.
Come out of there. How did I come out of there?
The victim, Darwin, a former Treasury Department employee, was described by his son as having a brilliant life. In the early morning of November 9th, 2022, in Palm Coast, Florida, a woman called 911 when she heard an injured man knocking on her door for help. It was Clint Ingram, 48, the suspect's father. He said he had just been assaulted by his son and feared that his father, Darwin Ingram, 85, was also in danger in the house.
Luke, come outside with us. We'll figure everything out.
Luke, come on out to me.
Police arrived and found Luke Ingram, 19 years old.
Can you come out to us, man? Come talk to us. What's going on today? Slow, hands up in the air. Come out nice and slow. Alright? Turn around for me.
Turn around.
Come on, work with us. Can you turn around for me? Can you turn around, face away from me? Can you turn around? Turn around and face away from us. Turn around and face away from us. What's going on today? You alright? You medical?
We have an ambulance on standby to check you out, but you gotta come with us.
Oh. Turn around and walk backwards towards us. Can you kneel down where you're at? Can you kneel down where you're at? Kneel down for me.
Look, we're only gonna ask nicely so many times.
Okay, get down on your knees. Let's talk about this and figure things out. You gotta work with us though, alright? We're gonna get you guys taken care of. Alright, just turn around and go down onto your knees. Okay, turn around and get down onto your knees. Is there a reason you're not doing that? Here to talk to you. What's going on? Turn around for me. You want to walk out here and talk some more? Yeah, come on more. Turn around for me. Or go down onto your knees, one way or the other. Either works. Do you have any weapons on you or anything? Can you talk to me? Are you hurt at all? Do you need medical attention? Kneel down for me, buddy. Can you kneel down so we can talk? We can help you and your out? Good, turn around.
216, you copy?
Come on. We need to get to you. Help you out. Can you kneel down for me? Luke. Can you go down on your knees? Luke, kneel down. Don't get agitated, alright? We're here to help you. Keep your hands up and go down onto your knees.
Show me the one.
Luke. Don't stress, come on.
Luke fought back violently, was shot multiple times with a taser, and bit a detective, injuring him. Later in court, he tried to pull on the handcuffs, attacked him again, and shouted, "I will harm you."
221, I'm with the units at the house. 215 is back with the...
Luke was initially charged with second-degree homicide, domestic force by strangulation, and multiple counts of resisting an officer. On November 28, 2022, the jury upgraded the charge to first-degree homicide and added sexual assault with a weapon based on evidence that Luke sexually assaulted his grandfather while the victim was dying. The judge confirmed that he had schizophrenia and had heard voices before the incident. Luke was committed to a Florida mental hospital for indefinite treatment, not prison. A quiet winter night under Crosby Avenue. They called him the Reading Man. Warren Barnes, 69 years old, gentle, book in hand, falls asleep under a bridge, and never wakes up. So let's rewind to who Warren was. Barnes was a familiar face downtown, soft-spoken, helpful, always reading. He was unhoused, yes, but he was known. Now the other side of this story.
How old is Brian?
19.
He's 19.
What's going on, man?
Not much.
Cooperate. I am going to cooperate. Okay, so parents have some concerns of some stuff they may have found in your room?
Brian Cohee Jr., 19 years old, a teenager showing troubling signs of obsession with violence.
Yeah, I believe so. And what would it be?
A human head and hands.
Like, for real human head and hands?
Yes.
From?
That fellow who went missing recently.
Which fellow was that?
Warren Brown.
He's reading about Dahmer, Bundy, Columbine. He journals, he plans, 6 months of it. And he tells himself a lie, targets someone the world won't miss. Cohee finds Warren asleep under the bridge.
If you've ever been downtown, you guys would see him. He
Looks
walks
familiar.
Main Street. He's
Brett
always
probably knows him.
he's always on Main Street just with his backpack, just walking and coming down to the shop to sit in his chair pretty much.
How do you know Warren?
I own Monique's Bridal downtown, and I give him a chair to sit and read his books. And
Homeless gentleman?
he's not homeless. He stays in a place. He pays for a room.
What raised concern with you today to report him missing?
Because the place, people already called to see if I had seen him because he didn't show up for work, and he's never once not shown up for work in the 4 years he's been working for them. So I said no, and that I hadn't seen him since Saturday. I don't know. I just have a really bad feeling because it's unlike him. And that's the weird thing is I said, I'll see you tomorrow. He said, I'll be here. I'll see you tomorrow. And then I didn't even think about it when he wasn't there, really.
Does he ever have anybody sit and read with him or
No.
next to him? Has he mentioned talking to anybody?
No, he doesn't associate with a lot of the transients because he's not like that. He's very intelligent. I don't know why he's homeless. I never really got into why he chose,
I'm sure you asked him. Did he ever talk about his family or where he came from?
So he has, I believe, at least one child, but they don't talk.
Okay.
And he said that they talk maybe once every 3 or 4 years on a holiday, but he hasn't spoken to
So he
him,
probably didn't go for a visit.
The next shot shows a silver sedan skidding and partially submerged at the Blue Heron boat ramp on the Colorado River. The driver, Brian Cohee Jr., 19, called his parents for help. When police arrived, they found only a wet wreck and were still laughing.
Hey, partner, you want to come out and talk to me real quick?
Sure, I
Appreciate
mean,
it, man.
I'm really cold. Is it okay if it's in here? Because
That's fine.
Okay, that's fine. I did not know that. No, please stay in the car. All right. Nobody else in the car.
Nope.
Okay.
It's just us. I'm the father. That's the mother. This is that's fine. He brought us 20 minutes ago and said, Dad, I parked at the boat ramp and I messed up. I tried to get out of the car and it slid down.
Well, you're not hurt, right? You're okay?
No, just a little cold is all.
Just beside your pride a little bit.
And probably $7,000.
Okay. All right, man. Do you have your ID with you, driver's license by any chance?
Thankfully.
What were you doing down here, bud?
Except something nags. An officer spots red smears under the rear plate. When the car is towed, everyone shrugs it off.
Well, I felt like I needed to get out, and I figured, why not park here and just
relax a little bit?
Relax and think.
Okay.
And I parked on the boat ramp, and I thought it would be easy to get out. But when I tried to...
Where did you park exactly? Were you down the hill a little bit?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
And then...
When you got back in, go ahead.
When I got back in, I tried to put it in drive, and it didn't go up. So then I tried putting it in low gear, shimmying it a bit. That didn't work.
Were you facing down?
No, I was facing up.
Okay.
You were back down?
Yeah.
Really good idea.
Does that seem like propulsion of because of the propulsion of the rear tires, I figured they'd be able to push. But yeah, then then it slid into the river. I was able to get out.
So I was like, it's not a crash. He just
it's like
parked it
out in the water.
He parked it and basically couldn't get it up. It just lost traction, looks like, and then he actually went in it. Down in the water. He's not hurt at all. So I'm like, how are you gonna get this car out if possible?
Does he need to stay here? Or
I'm sorry?
Is he free to go? I'm sure he'd like to go home and get warm.
I'm sure he'd like to get some pants on.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's not a crash. It's
okay. It's just a stupid accident.
So, yep.
All right, I'm going to take him home then, and then we'll come back here and figure out what's going on.
Son has no pants on.
After taking Brian home to put some pants on and warm up, the Cohees returned to the scene at the boat ramp around 3 a.m. And this is when things take a turn. The crew recovering Brian Jr.'s sedan from the Colorado River has just spotted something troubling.
Hey, quick question for you.
Sure.
So the back bumper, I don't know, you can probably see it from here. It's a lot of red on the back of that. Yeah, dripping down it all a little bit. Right underneath the license plate. A little area right there. Okay. A lot of red. Which means it looks like blood.
blood.
Yeah. I don't know if did your son hurt himself on his way out at all?
He might have, he just didn't know it. I don't know.
That's why I'm asking. It's a good question. He's at home. We should make sure he's not got a cut or
He's going to bed.
something out on him somewhere that he's not aware of, maybe because his adrenaline was a little high. Maybe just have him do like a self-check, make sure he's okay.
Hello?
Brian, are you okay? They see blood on the back bumper of the vehicle.
Really?
Yeah, did you get hurt?
No.
Are you sure you don't have any injuries?
No, I'm fine. There's blood on it?
We're not sure.
We're not sure. It's a red, something red underneath the license plate.
Similar blood stain.
Oh, no.
All right. But you're not injured. You don't have any cuts?
No, I don't know what would cause blood or whatever it is on the bumper.
But you're not injured?
No, I'm not injured.
Okay. All right. I'll call you back.
Ooh, it's cold. Is it good? My car good? No, Brian, they're trying to get it out. They got to rehook it and try it again.
They're having trouble getting your car out, buddy.
Morning comes. Dad decides to clean the flooded car before it goes to the shop. He opens the glove box and freezes a large knife. Passenger door pocket, a stranger's wallet. Back at the house, Mom is tidying when she checks her son's closet. A plastic bag. Then a second. She peeks, recoils, and dials 911.
911 is John. What's the address emergency?
Hi, there is an emergency. I found something in my son's closet wrapped in a plastic bag.
Okay, what was it?
I think it's a human head.
It's a what?
I think it's a human head.
Why do you think it's that?
Because it looks like it's all an ear.
Is it bloody or does it like anything like that?
I just need to come. That's why I had to take a picture and send it to you.
What's the address? Is your son there now?
He just pulled up. We wanted to make sure he was here before we called.
How old is he?
19. He's had a little bit of a fascination with the morbid, but he was channeling it, I thought, into becoming a crime scene investigator, but not so much.
Do you think he's going to be cooperative with us?
I don't know. I don't think he'll be violent. Just came back from his friend's house.
Does he have any weapons in his room, or do you guys have any in the house?
I don't know. I think that he has a shotgun, but we couldn't remove it immediately before he gets in his room. He's out by the car now, though.
Is the bag still in the closet?
No, it's in my kitchen sink. And there's a secondary bag that I have not opened.
He says he was out driving, saw a lone figure sleeping, and attacked. He admits coming home with body parts, hiding them. The detectives take him in. He's oddly cooperative.
Okay, so parents have some concerns of some stuff they may have found in your room?
Yeah, I believe so.
And what would it be?
A human head and hands.
Like, for real human head and hands?
Yes.
From?
That fellow who went missing recently.
Which fellow was that?
Warren Brown.
Warren Brown? When did he go missing?
The night of the 27th.
The night of the 27th? Okay, and how did you end up with him?
I murdered him.
With what?
A knife.
Why would you have done that?
I've always wondered what murder felt like.
Okay, where did you do that at?
Underneath the bridge.
Which bridge?
The one past.
Okay.
Near the weird intersection.
Okay. Do you have anything on you that's gonna cut, poke, hurt, stick me anything without reaching for nothing? Don't reach for nothing.
My phone and my wallet, that's
okay.
it.
Well, I'm gonna have you face that way, put your hands on top of your head for me real quick. I just wanna make sure you interlace your fingers for me real quick, all right? Okay. How do you know this guy?
They told me that was what was in the wallet.
What do you mean that was?
No, Brian, how did you come across this guy?
How'd you come across the gentleman?
I was driving,
and
I saw a strange shape near the railway. So I parked my car and investigated it, and I found it to be a man sleeping.
Okay. Where's the knife at?
It is in my sunken car. Well, it's in my car.
I had that
previously sunk.
This is going to be an investigation. I'll take it from there.
Okay. So, did that happen when you crashed your car? Or is that totally different?
That's related, but a different event.
Okay. How's it related?
Well, when I killed him, I tried disposing of his body by putting it in the river, but I parked too low in the river.
Where's the rest of his body at?
Huh?
Where's the rest of the body at?
What parts?
The body, Brian. Where's his body?
Down the river.
Okay. I'm gonna have you walk over here. You're gonna sit in the back of my partner's patrol car for a minute, okay? Not yet. Okay. Just sit back there and hang out for me, okay?
He is careful in how he speaks. Remorse is hard to find.
How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you? You said your name's Brian?
Yeah. I'm not feeling too well.
You're not feeling too well? All right.
No, these past few days I've been very, very anxious.
That's understandable. So what we're gonna have you do here is I'm just gonna have you sit in the back here, okay? I'm gonna turn on the air for you in a second.
He even speculates he might get 15, 20 years. In interviews, the parents share years of behavioral flags, ADHD, autism spectrum traits, anxiety, a morbid sense of humor.
Tell me about Brian. Does he have any kind of mental issues or disabilities? You were told he had ADHD. Okay, so we put him on ADHD medicine because he detected it during the summer or weekends only. In middle school, he started exhibiting antisocial behavior. Okay. Just saying things to get kids riled up and thinking it was funny. Okay. The doctor has said, yes, he's ADHD. Yes, he's autistic. Yes, he's this. Oh, and there's some indications that he should get further testing because of potential psychosis. And I asked about referrals and called and nobody in town to see them. The place to go was Denver. And I was like, how am I supposed to just take him to Denver? And so we got him involved. She worked with them for about a year, and then COVID hit. And so she couldn't do sessions anymore. And they tried to do over-the-phone sessions, but it's not very effective, beneficial. It's just kind of like we just were like, okay, well, he seems to be doing good. You know, he graduated high school. He works with... And he's been working there for a year and and he said he's not taking his medication. Or is he on medications now? He's on ADHD medicine. Okay. That he takes before work. Okay. On his part-time job. Okay. And he takes sertraline, which is an anti-anxiety, antidepressant. Okay. So he's been diagnosed that as well. And to the best of your knowledge, is he actually taking them? Like, do you watch him take them? I don't watch him take them, but I have him at Longstadt, and every night at 10 p.m. I say, Brian, take your medicine. And he says, I know, I am. Okay. And as I've looked at his pill container, I mean, it's going, you know, seems to be going down. Okay. So I assume he was taking.
But how did you get to my office?
Well, the police drove me here from my mom's house.
Okay. You said you murdered someone.
I did.
Do you know the person?
No.
No?
No. I was driving one night. I was in a, shall we say, bad state of mind.
Okay.
I saw a strange shape by the railway tracks, so I investigated, and it revealed me a homeless person sleeping. Well, I presumed homeless, because he was there.
Okay.
So, I stabbed him to death.
Okay.
Then decapitated his head and hands and arms.
Okay.
I then took the head and put it in my car trunk along with the hands in bags, plastic Ziploc bags. I took it back to my house, cleaned off the knife, tried to hide the head and hands, removed the trash in my car that was stained in blood. And then I tried sleeping. However, I was quite stupid, shall we say, because I decided that's too much evidence, the body needs to be dumped in the river. So I took the body in the trunk, drove it to the Blue Heron drop-off point, and unsuccessfully dumped the body as I parked too low down the ramp. The ramp is like dirt, so unless you have four-wheel drive, you're not getting out. And I was able to look out, and my car flooded. I killed him just after 11, February 27, 2021. And then I dumped the body. I tried to dump the body. I'm trying to remember the time exactly. It was 1 a.m.
Okay.
And, yeah.
So that sounds fascinating.
What do you want to know?
Just start back to the beginning and go slow and tell me as many details as you can remember.
So, because I mean, I'm already going to jail for 15 years probably.
I have no idea.
Because
we're at the beginning.
It's murder. I mean, I'm going to jail for 20 probably. But so I figure, why fight it?
Okay. So what's important to me is to learn as much about you and what you did as I can.
Well,
as many details as you can give me, the better.
I tried a 2007 Ford 500.
Okay.
But the planning, the concealment, the choices, those are his. In court, Brian pleads not guilty by reason of insanity. The judge calls it one of the most horrific cases he's seen. The verdict: guilty of first-degree homicide and related charges. The sentence: life in prison without parole plus additional years. Brian Cohee Jr. goes to the Buena Vista Correctional Complex to spend the rest of his natural life. If you want to see more thrilling moments, hit like, leave your comments, and subscribe now. The next action is just a click away. The featured content is intended to highlight interactions with law enforcement. It is not created to shame, ridicule, or demean anyone involved. In today's climate filled with politics and often misleading discussions about law enforcement, we believe it is crucial and necessary to present these interactions in their real context so the public can be better informed and educated.